Change of scenery today. As you can see, I'm not at home, I'm not in the office. I decided to take a bit of a trip, go outside the city and just explore, do something different, right? Because life has to be lived. It's not all just about being in front of a screen all fucking day. So I'm at like this fancy, I don't know, it's a hotel, but it's more of like a resort, retreat, whatever. So very nice. They have like a little jacuzzi. My girl's in there taking pictures and whatnot. But yeah, something interesting has happened because this is the first time in a while, hard to remember exactly when, where I just decided to not do anything work related. And well, you could argue this is kind of work related, but not strictly work related in an entire day. And something very strange happened to me. What happened is that I literally had no idea how to spend my time. I don't know, it was hard to explain, right? Because I was like thinking that I came across this concept of like founders retreat, so to call it. I'm gonna walk this way just to keep exploring. So founders retreat, basically it's a concept that I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs talk about, where essentially they encourage you to change your route. Damn, this is steep. So yeah, a lot of nature, which I like. But yeah, they encourage you to switch up your environment, take a trip somewhere you don't normally go, because it stimulates creativity, right? And I'd say that recently, past few months or so, I've just felt, which is a big reason why I decided to come back, I have just felt, I don't know, like in a big rut, just stuck overall. And now, that's what prompted the whole trip initially. So here I am. I decided to just give it a try, stimulate some creativity, go on the whole founders trip. And I just realized that I had literally, when I'm not working, I don't know how to spend my time. And I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. So here's more of the thing. It's pretty empty, which I really fucking like, because I'm not a huge fan of a lot of people. I mean, it's better. I pay for exclusivity, so that's why I fucking work. So might as well enjoy it if it's something that I particularly like. So here I am, reflecting on the fact that I don't know how to spend my free time. And it has triggered a bunch of questions. Like, why am I even working so damn hard if the point of working hard, right, is to be able to do the things you want to do with the people you want to do. But then when I actually have the opportunity to do them, I don't know what the fuck to do. So that's been pretty much the whole thing that's been on my mind today. And funny enough, this isn't even where we originally were going to stay. I'm gonna walk. Hopefully I don't fall in the pool, but yeah. So this wasn't even where we originally were going to stay. We had a place in mind that we were going to stay called, I don't know what it's called. It's like Candlelight Hotel or some shit like that. And when we got there, it turns out that there was a wedding, and we couldn't stay because the whole thing was booked out. It was pretty small, so I'm not surprised that everything was booked out. They're fixing this part of the hotel thing, so pretty nice. But yeah, then impromptu, I basically had to, on the fly, start looking for alternatives. And luckily enough, there was this place nearby that I could just book and come here and stay, because my girlfriend was already stressing out that she was really looking forward to the trip, yada yada. So yeah, at least that's got taken care of. She was taking some nice pictures, because that's what she likes to do. And mainly, my whole purpose of the trip was literally just to clear my mind, like I said, the whole trip, and get clarity on a lot of things. Because funny enough, at the beginning of the year, I actually penciled in on my calendar an event literally called Mid-Year Meeting with Myself. And that was from a book I read by Rob Moore. I think it was Life Leverage, where essentially he encourages you to twice a week at the middle of the year and at the end of the year set some time aside meeting wise so that you can evaluate your key areas of life. So your health, your relationships, your work, your values, etc. Basically just reassess everything to see if the first 6 months of the year, everything that you've been working for so far in the year, that is online or on track with your goals. So, and yeah, I actually, funny enough, I did have the plan to come here. I'm gonna make shorts, I'm gonna make videos, and prior to this I was struggling with the fact of, hey, I should just try to not fucking do anything and just relax. And then I found myself here thinking, like, I literally don't know how to relax. They do have a pool table though, which I particularly enjoy playing pool, so I was able to play some pool. Hadn't gotten a chance to play in a long time, but yeah, but I got some good games in. And yeah, it's just been, still, I think it's been good so far. I mean, it's still the first day, but just the fact that it triggered that reflection in me to really start evaluating, what is the point of working so damn hard if when I try to enjoy it, I can't even enjoy it or be present. It's difficult to just mentally detach from work, or just from thinking that I'm not where I want to be, I'm still not at the goals that I want to achieve, and always focusing on that, right? And trust me, I know it sounds like, oh, are you not happy? Are you not grateful? I am, right? But it's just my personality. It's always that whole thing of, I want to achieve more. I want to strive for more. There's always more to do. And I'm walking around, there's a lot of holes and just like lakes in the floor that I'm trying to avoid, which is why I'm looking down. But yeah, that's been a whole thing. And really just trying to fucking detach myself. Even though it's a nice place, it's like good food, it's pretty chill, like it's empty, there's almost no people here, so I can really enjoy myself. But for some reason it has been quite challenging actually. So, okay, there's people here, so I'm gonna leave because I don't like the people. Mi amor, no más privacidad. So yeah, but it's been nice. It's been a very nice experience. And still, it just something that I know that a lot of people, actually, I have some friends that also are very serious people. They're busy, they're pursuing their goals, they're working towards achieving a lot of great things in life. And I've had conversations with them where they actually comment that they experience similar things, where it's really hard for them to just disconnect and enjoy whatever it is that they're doing at that moment. So yeah, self-reflection so far. Just wanted to share that, and also just because at times I got a comment recently that just basically, oh, like I should make my videos more engaging. And I remember there was a time when I lived in Miami where I would just literally just turn the camera on and talk like this as I walked about. I personally like that a whole lot than the current setup I'm doing, where I actually prepare, put the fucking lights, put the professional camera and everything. And the reason why I like this format more is because it's just more authentic, and also it's less prep work from my end, so I can literally just push a button and start talking. Funny enough, back in the day, years ago, I would not, I've talked about this before, right? But it's just like, there was people around, I would not even think about recording myself in public because of what other people would be thinking. But now I really don't care, which is good, because I always like measuring that whole progress. But now it's a new problem, right? It's the whole problem of, it's a fucking nice place, nature, very nice, calm villa, and I'm like still thinking of all the work, all the projects I could be doing, all the goals that I have to wait till tomorrow to get back to them. I'm still learning, right? So, but I wanted to share that because it's actually something I've been struggling with a lot this year, specifically because I promised myself that I would live a life true to myself. That was gonna be my number one thing. And to be honest, I personally don't think I've been 100% faithful to myself in that sense. There's been a lot of times where I make compromises for other people or for work or for certain things that if it was just me being 100% selfish, I would not have done. So I've also been thinking about that. And a lot of recently, I would say the past 2 months as well, has been a lot of, I would say, pent up frustration on again, just goals that I don't feel, and it's feelings based mostly, but goals that I don't feel like I'm making progress as fast as I would like. But it's a thing, it's a journey, it's part of the journey. That's the current chapter, that's what I'm currently feeling. So but yeah, this is more behind the scenes of what I'm thinking, what I'm going through, where I'm at, just to show you guys. So yeah, probably record one more video while I'm here. I'll see what comes to mind. I did not bring my laptop. That to me in itself is a fucking achievement. So we'll see. But yeah, this was longer than I thought. But yeah, cool. If you're still here, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's a rant, but it's me just rambling on my thoughts. Hopefully you got something out of it. But it's all part of the journey. Let's see where the next chapter takes us. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.